Gotta remove it. Alright, put it on your pad. Alright, next you're gonna need your T3. I have several of these, so what I do, I like just change it, have the common tip that I would use. I'll just have them in it already, you know. Yes, so we have your T3. We're gonna get the ribbon, the monitor ribbon, the screen ribbon from here. This is the connector from the screen to the main board. So we're gonna take them out. No, I had the wrong one. I have 0.8. I need T3. Alright, this is it, T3. So you take them out. You see them? Different size screws as well. Let me get this light out so you can see better. Different size screws. So you're gonna put it aside carefully on the mat so you can remember where you take it from. Alright. So 2 screws hold that cable to the frame of the back, and then this as well come up on top of it. So you got to know which way it turns to get it back in. Alright, next one I'm going to take off, still T3, is these 2 screws. Still secure the cable, the screen cable to the back here, to the logic board. So you're going to take these 2 off, and these are smaller screws than the one that we use on the top there. So you put them there. It's going to be a bunch of screws, so you gotta have good screw management to get them out. All right, so 2, and then there's a cover, so you're going to put the cover beside the screws. Line them up beside the screws so you don't misalign, mistakenly put them somewhere else, and then you're going to get your smudger here. This one is kind of chewed up, so I'm looking for one that is not so chewed up, because after a while they get real chewed up. Alright, so I can use this one. So you're going to go underneath here, from here, if you can see the cable from there. So we're going to go underneath here and lift this up. Yeah, and if you're doing it same time as I'm doing the video, if you're doing it, following the video and doing it, you can just pause the video, do it on yours, and then come back to the video. Alright, so we're there with that now. Next screws that you want to pull off from here, you want to pull off these 1, 2, and 1, 2. You want to pull these off as well. Alright, so we go right ahead and we do that now. Alright, and then is still T3. Alright, so get them out. There are some longer screws as well. You know, as I said, know where you take your screws from, because they are different sizes and you cannot put them in the wrong place, because you're going to damage not only the screws, but you're going to damage the hole that it goes into. Right, so you take them out, put them aside on your mat. All right, now that these are out, next thing you want to remove from there is these. You want to remove this screw and you want to remove this screw. I think they are T5, this screw, alright. I think there's T5, and in so doing also remove this one and this one. So you're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go ahead and remove those 4 screws which are T5. Alright. Yeah, need it to yeah. Alright, so get these out. Different screws again. Even the very head of it is different. Alright, so remove all of going for 4 screws. Alright, so now that we remove them, you see this part comes up like that. It's a part of the screen. This is a part of the screen itself. So we didn't remove this screw, nor this one, nor this one, nor this one, because they come on the screen. When you buy the new screen, which I'm gonna give you the link for on Amazon, then you can you will know what you will see it. You will see the difference. Alright, so next thing, before we get the screen out, now that all the screws are pulled, we can get the Wi-Fi cable out before anything else. Alright, so you can just pry it up. It's not glued on to anything. Right, so you just lift this up right here, and then you can just bring it out like that. Alright. Yeah, you don't want to rush it or anything. You're going to take your time and just shift it up. You know, always double check, make sure that all your screws, you pull all your screws out, nothing holding it back, because these parts, you don't want it, the repair to be more expensive than it should be. Alright, we're gonna touch a few components, so get your gloves on, or always you can use also the band, anti-static band, so you can always be grounded to your mat. This mat that I'm using is grounded as well. It's yes, it protects the components. So getting this out. Yeah. All right. Okay, so there's nothing glued. It will feel as if there's something glued onto the frame, but there's nothing. You just play with it until, and then remember that the connector goes underneath right here. Remember that when you putting it back together. So you take that antenna out, and this is what the antenna looks like, the Wi-Fi antenna. All right, you can see the screw holes through it that we had to pull. You put it aside carefully. All right, next thing you want to pull off are these, you know, these that you're looking at right here. It keeps the back. That's where the back of the of the MacBook goes into to lock it down. So these back parts goes into that. So you want to pull it out, and these are the screws for it. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Always when you have screws on one side, guys, there's also a connecting screw on the other side, you know. So this one again is a T3, yeah, T3 right here. So we take them out quickly. And as you can see, is a lot of screws. A lot of screws we already pulled out just to get to this, change the screen. Yeah, so you take them out, put them on the board that you can remember where they are. Two on one side, two on the other side. Different size as well. It cannot fit nowhere else. And if you try to force it somewhere else, it's gonna break something. It's gonna be very expensive repair if you break anything. Alright, so you just take these off. Take this off. You can put them beside the screw that it belongs to, so you can easily remember where it's coming from. You know, when you do like a couple of them, then it will be easier for you to know where your screws come from. Alright, so next we're gonna pull 6 screws. 3 on this side, they're the inches, they're all the inches of the screen, and 3 on the other side. Alright, they're all the inches, and they are T8. They are T8. So you're gonna look in a set. I'm going to give you the link to get a set like this as well. It's very handy. It has all the things aligned in it and stuff. So you're looking for your T8, and this is it right here. Right, so yeah, T8. And you want to use a strong tool to pull these, because they are normally very tight. So you cannot use these little flimsy ones. Alright, you gotta get something strong like this. I'm gonna give you the part number for it as well. If I don't, just comment in the chat. Just comment there and remind me to give you the link for it. Alright, so we're gonna take these 6 screws out. So you press down and turn. So you press down, make sure you press down and turn. Don't press down to break anything. Press down just enough to give it enough force there, and turn, take it out. Alright, so you press down and turn. You don't want to do this lightly because you don't want to strip the screws. So you press down, take it out. Press down, screw, take it out. That's 3 on that side. Press down, screw, out. Alright, now that all our screws are out, right, we can get the screen off at this time. Right, if you look here, you can see the screws that I have. I know I arranged them so I can easily remember where they are from. So to get the screen off now, you're going to open it. Right, you're going to open it like so, just like a little above 45 degrees, and then back down. When you do that, these tabs will come up. These tabs, 1, 2, the inches will come up. Alright, so you can use a hand at this time and just kind of carry them back a little. Alright, then next, gonna carry it all the way like that.